All right, Jail Report fans, I'm publisher Greg Rickaval with the Jail Report, and I have a story today about a big drug bust that happened this week in Augusta. Now, today is Friday, February 25th. This happened on Monday of this week. Just want to take you through this. Some Augusta friends were caught with 18 pounds of marijuana and 4 pounds of magic mushrooms, according to arrest warrants. Now, you're looking at Dalton James Fields, 27, at the top left there, and Dalton Bragg, 27. They are named in arrest warrants for trafficking marijuana and being involved in the sale, distribution, and possession of Psilocybin or magic mushrooms. The warrants describe a search warrant Monday afternoon on Bragg's residence at 2820 Brickrun Way in Augusta. Let me show you what that looks like. That's Brickrun Way right there. And what it says is that they found 15 pounds inside a cardboard box in the garage, packaged in 15 separate bags of marijuana. Another 3 pounds of marijuana were found in multiple plastic bags in the kitchen. Here's the kitchen from a Zillow photo. Very small kitchen, but they found, again, another 3 bags found in multiple plastic bags in the kitchen. Also in that kitchen, they found 4 pounds of psilocybin, I think I'm saying that name right, or magic mushrooms. Just to give you a little bit of education on that for those who don't know it, but the Alcohol and Drug Foundation does call psilocybin magic mushrooms, naturally occurring and are consumed for their hallucinogenic effects. So there you go, that's from that. What do they look like? Magic mushrooms look like much like ordinary mushrooms. There are different types, and so, but in this case, in addition to the mushrooms, they found, very interesting, they found 34 chocolate bars laced with psilocybin in a lower kitchen cabinet to the right of the refrigerator, according to the arrest warrants. Now, Fields, again, this is Fields up here, Dalton Fields, was found with 2 powerful weapons in his possession, described as an Anderson Manufacturing AM-15 5.56 rifle and a Citadel Boss 25 12 gauge shotgun. Now, we just looked that up on the internet, and those are about what those look like when we Google those names. So pretty powerful looking weapons there. That was in Dalton Fields' possession. So he was charged because he was in the commission of the drug offense. They allege he was in possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. So he was also charged with weapon possession. Dalton Bragg was not charged with the weapon possession. Now, Fields was booked on charges of trafficking marijuana, sale, distribution, possession of dangerous drugs, and a weapon possession. Now, we're told warrants exist for Bragg for trafficking marijuana and the sale, distribution, possession of dangerous drugs, but they have not been served yet. In fact, let's take a look at what they're actually, right now, they are in jail for. There's Dalton Bragg. He is in jail on an outstanding warrant for battery and for burglary in the first degree, while, excuse me, the Fields charges are, there you go, trafficking marijuana, possession of firearm, and the sale, distribution, possession. Both of them are being held without bond. So we assume, again, the arrest warrants say that Dalton Bragg is a co-defendant of Dalton Fields in the trafficking of marijuana and the dangerous drugs. So, in fact, what's interesting is that the addresses listed for these two have the residence where this happened on Brickrun Way as being Bragg's residence, and that Dalton Fields did actually not live there. So, what are the charges that Bragg is actually in jail for? They actually were some outstanding warrants for, and we'll take a look at them here. The first one is actually a battery that took place in 2020, and it says, you'll see there, May 17th, 2020, Bragg is accused of, the accused and the victim have previously lived together, so this is a female victim. He did intentionally cause substantial physical harm to her by striking the victim about her body with his hands and feet. Now, the victim sustained a busted lip, busted nose, and a large bruising on her face, legs, and arms, okay? And so they've got that taking place in Augusta there, you'll see. Now, just to give you an idea, though, about something interesting here, is that Bragg is a personal trainer. Now, that's what he has on his Facebook page. Pretty big guy. So, the victim in that case, that might be something that the judge talks about. That's pretty powerful when you beat up on a woman and you're that size there. But The other charge was about a year later in 2021, July 16th. The same woman was the victim in this case, but they say that Bragg actually broke into her place by kicking the interior garage door in, and once inside, he ransacked the residence, resulting in approximately $2,500 in damage. Again, the accused and the victim have previously lived together. It is the same victim. We've blurred out her name to protect her identity. Now, again, just to tell you a little bit more about these two guys that have been charged, they are they're really good friends there. You can see from that Facebook photo, and there's actually another really interesting part about this. It's about, I think, a year ago. July 19th, Dalton actually posted this, tagging Dalton Fields in the photo. And it says, as we grow up, we realize it becomes less important to have a ton of friends and more important to have real ones. Happy birthday, my boy. Here's to 27 years of being my partner in crime. And now they are both locked up in jail. The other thing, just to note here, is that Dalton Bragg is, on his Facebook page, identifies himself as not only a personal trainer, but an electrician in Aiken and a former sergeant with Marine Corps recruiting. Okay, and on his page you see there's a photo of him. There's several military photos on his Facebook page identifying himself as being in the military formerly, but apparently not with them anymore, based on his Facebook page. Now, Fields lists his occupation as a welder and a fabricator. That's what we found out about Fields. Now, just to give you an idea, Richmond County has done a few of these busts recently, big marijuana busts, and in most of these cases, the suspects are not just found with marijuana, which, as you know, is legal in some other states, but in this last one, you'll see February 4th, we brought this to you in the jail report a few weeks ago. 3 local men and an Arizona woman faced drug trafficking charges after narcotics agents executed a search warrant at a Hetzibah home, and they found over 15 pounds of marijuana, along with cash and other drugs. You'll see the names there: Tyleek Commander, Christopher Thomas, DeAnthony Jenkins, and Demia Lopez, who has an Arizona address. But that bust happened, and they found the suspects in the kitchen and the living room area. The bulk of the marijuana was found divided up into 1-pound bags that were all inside a garbage bag in a bedroom. They also found $2,700 in cash, 16.5 grams of ecstasy, and a digital scale. So Richmond County is making some pretty serious marijuana busts in the area. Again, if you look at this warrant in these cases, they were also packaged in 1 pound. The 15 pounds at least were separated in 15 separate bags, and we're assuming that means they were 1 pound bags each, look like for sale or something like that. So again, not a news item you've heard from anywhere else, but I wanted to bring you that from the Jail Reports YouTube channel. And if you'll hit the subscribe button, you'll be the first to be notified on these if you hit the notification bell and become a subscriber of our YouTube channel. So that's all we have for today. We'll continue to keep you updated on these major drug busts that Richmond County seems to be involved in lately. So check back here for more.